Isn't that nice? That's
so
fantastic.
Nice. I love it because that guy has a little poster.
Yeah.
Mary, what does it say?
Oh my goodness, is that?
In Russian.
That's in Russian. Okay, you speak Russian.
But I don't read it.
You idiot! You were almost there, weren't you?
So
you were
close,
so
buddy.
close.
So close.
He researched everything. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I saw Oz the other night. Absolutely loved it. A bunch of us went and saw the movie.
It's visually stunning.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you're great and beautiful as always in it. Were you a Wizard of Oz fan when you were?
Yeah, I can honestly say I was. The first book that I read that was like a full-length book in English was Return to Oz.
Yeah.
And then the first movie that I remember seeing was The Wizard of Oz, and I spoke about that like 3 years ago at a portfolio for W Magazine. But then, get this, I realized throughout doing this press that I was in the Wizard of Oz play in 4th grade and just completely forgot about it. So somewhere there's footage of me being the understudy to Glinda the Good Witch.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
So it's all come full circle now.
A little bit, yeah.
That's really cool. And you know, it's funny because the sign, and then you mentioned it right here, you moved to this country at what age?
7.5.
You were 7.5 when you moved here. And so, did you speak English when you moved here?
No, not a word. I learned English pretty quickly because I was little. Yeah.
What did you speak when you came?
Russian.
You spoke Russian, okay.
Yeah.
And so you learned pretty quickly, and because around the same time you started working in commercials.
Yeah, I started working when I was like 9 years old for a little network called Univision. You may have heard of it. It's the number 5th network, apparently. Or the 4th network now.
I call that Univision. It's French. But how would you, did you speak enough English to be in commercials at the time?
Yeah, I spoke pretty fluent English, I would say. Like, yeah, clean English, no accent, nothing, yeah.
Okay, well, it's interesting. I haven't seen it yet, but we found one of your, some of the work that you did. This isn't a commercial. I think you were in the film Piranha.
Oh, God, I was.
Piranha, and this is, you were in Piranha, and this is that you'd only spoken English for like 2 years at this point, but you say...
pretty well, I would say. I think I was, pretty good.
Take a look.
Just think, in a couple days, you'll be back home where the only water's in your bathtub. You're not afraid of a bathtub now, are you?
No, bathtubs are fine.
Right? Like, no accent, nothing. It's great.
I think you nailed it.
I do, too.
I think you had no problem with that at all. But seriously, like now, you don't detect any accent at all.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad. I mean, it's been a while.
Can you bust out the Russian though at any time when you have to?
Yeah, to speak?
Yeah. Could you choose someone out in Russian?
No, not very well. I realized I'm not, like, curse words and things like that, like, I never really practiced, oddly enough.
Yeah.
But conversational speech, yeah, I'm pretty good.
Because it is a tough language when you hear it. You know, we had a comedian on the show not long ago was talking about how anything you say in Russian just sounds really angry.
I know. I've heard this from Americans. Apparently, when my dad and I have a conversation about just how much we love each other and everything's great and we're having a fantastic day, it legitimately sounds like Klingon. We're like, like apparently just yelling to people. Whereas to me, my dad's like, I love you, honey. How's your day? And apparently it just sounds like gibberish of yelling.
I'm gonna get in trouble. My assistant is Armenian, and she, when she talks to her parents on the phone, she speaks English beautifully. Of course, she's born in this country and everything, but when she talks to them on the phone, it's like, yeah. And I said, that sounds like two Draculas yelling at each other.
Yeah, totally true. To me, it's loving and caring.
Yeah.
And a beautiful language, and to most other people, it just sounds frightening.